I'll be honest with you, I could quite happily just relax to this music all day. It would not be the first time. But sadly, there is work to be done. I am G, and this is Hotline Miami on the PlayStation 3. It came out on the PC, I think it was October last year, and it quickly became one of my favourite games of all time. This PS3 version is just hot off the press, and even though I've played the PC version to death, I'm still loving it. In fact, I'd say this is probably the definitive version of Hotline Miami. It also came out on the Vita, and it's cross-buy, so if you buy this version, you'll get the Vita version as well, and vice versa. It's cross-save as well, so any progress you make in one, you can instantly switch to the other, which is always a nice little feature. Okay, now here's the bit where I try very hard to explain what Hotline Miami is and then fail miserably. So here we go. Smash TV meets Super Meat Boy meets the movie Drive. That's as close as I can get, really. I'm just going to play it and try and describe stuff as I go, and hopefully you'll get a gist of what it's all about. So I'm just going to answer this phone. The story in this game is extremely strange. I don't want to reveal too much about it because it is kind of one of the best bits about this game. You're this guy, he's unnamed, developers like to call him Jacket, and he's receiving all these mysterious phone calls that are implying he go to various areas and then kill a lot of people. And so he does, because he's kind of messed up. And the game kind of reflects his messed uppiness, as you may or may not be able to see. I don't know how well this is coming through on the footage, but there are like a million different effects going on at the moment now. There's like this weird scanline effect. It's very subtle, but it makes it look like you're watching like an ancient TV. We've got this crazy psychedelic background over here, this absolutely wonderful, just crazy trippy soundtrack, and these lovely sprites. I don't want to call them sharp because I think they're deliberately pixelated, but man, does it look nice on this TV. I mean, the PC version looked pretty cool too, but yeah, this is the version to get if you want some good Hotline Miami. Alright, so at the start of every level you choose a mask, and each mask will give you a different ability, apart from Richard, who does nothing. I'm quite partial to Tony, but let's do a different one, just to start off with here. Let's go with Brandon. Walk fast. Nice and simple. Right, so it's twin stick. One stick's to look, other stick's to move, other one is do bad things to people. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3. So it's one hit kill in this game, which is where the Super Meat Boy parallel comes from. Everything is about precision and moving very, very quickly indeed. I'm going to try my best to talk over this, but it is very difficult. This game requires so much concentration, which is why it's so great. You just really, you get in the zone. You die hundreds of times in a row, but then there'll be that one time where it's just, it all goes perfectly. See, like that was smooth. Let's see how quickly I can do this upstairs area. Well, not very well. Okay, go. Yeah! See, that's what it's all about. Just concentrating and just totally immersing yourself in the game and just going like, die, 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 die. Man, that's dark. That's really dark. This is a very dark game. It's never really implied that you're a good person. In fact, like, yeah, you kind of like killing people, don't you? I mean, just look at all this. In a couple of seconds, I did all that. It's kind of haunting, really, especially these bits at the end where it's like, okay, now walk your way to the exit through the massive mountains of corpses. Whew. There's quite a variety of weapons, but generally it's either a gun or it's a knife. For me. It's like, if I'm going to use a melee weapon, it'll probably be the knife, or sometimes the fist if I do the Fist of Fury thing. The knife, while it's got very short range, just look how fast it attacks. You can just tear through stuff. Anything else I can show about this area? Not really. What you saw there is what this game is, really. It's those moments where it just all comes together and you just tear your way through all these guys. I also love that the protagonist drives around in a DeLorean. Oh, this is the best music. Here it comes. Oh, it's such a great soundtrack. Even if you don't like the game itself, just seriously, go download the soundtrack. It is great. I'm pretty sure the developers put it all up for free on SoundCloud, so no excuse. I'm going to skip the plot bits because there's not that many of them and they are kind of a key part of the game, so I'm going to focus on just the actual levels themselves. Where should we do next? Decadence. Yeah, let's do tension. Skip the intro so there's no plot. Oh, this is another great track. Alright, let's use my favourite one. Have I gone past him? There he is, Tony, Fist of Fury. What this mask does is, normally when you punch someone it just knocks them over and then you have to get on the ground and finish them off. But with Fists of Fury they explode. You still die very easily though. Enemies are slightly randomized each time. They'll generally follow similar patterns, but it'll vary up a bit, so you can't rely on the same strategy every single time. And sometimes they'll be carrying different weapons, like sometimes ones that are carrying guns will be carrying baseball bats instead, so you have to kind of worry about that too. Oh, shit, there's a dog. Dogs are annoying. They're immune to fists and a lot of other weapons. So generally the best idea is to shoot them. You can kind of scout around the building like this and go like, oh, what's over here? Kind of half the game is just learning where all the enemies are, how they move, how they'll react to your different things. Like, some of them will be able to hear gunshots, so you can use that to lure them into certain areas. Just like hide around the corner and just go blah, blah, as they come around the... But generally I just like to run in there and attack. I'm not very patient. Biggest improvement with this PS3 version over the PC version. Before it was a very big hassle to lock on to stuff. But in this version you just tap R3 with the cursor over an enemy and... There, locked on. See, now I rotate. I can just be like... So if I lock onto that gun guy, I can just be like... Oh, no ammo left! Oh. Oh, and that guy got back up. He's not getting back up now. Oh, I love this game so much. It probably says some very bad things about me, how much I enjoy this game, but... Man, what a title. Oh, that guy seems to be glitching out. So... Oh no! One shot, one shot. Yeah! Yeah, the PC version of this game was notoriously glitchy. There are a couple in this version, but it's mostly being cleared up. Now, don't quote me on this, but I'm under the impression they rebuilt this game from the ground up for the PS3 and Vita, because it originally came out... Well, it was originally built using Game Maker, which I don't believe is compatible with PS3's architecture. Got cocky there. Damn it. Damn it. I've got to stop trying that. Wait till he's turned. There we go. Oh, man, he got me. There we go. I've got a glass. Oh. Just... You lose concentration for a second and you're done in this game. It's all over. Oh, just the music adds so much to it. It's very trance-like. Is that guy getting back up? No, he's not. Oh. So with the Vita version, I've played a fair bit of it on there. It looks perfectly. It looks perfect, I should say. is kind of a little bit trouble when it comes to locking on and viewing though. In the PS3 version, you just hold down L2 and then use the stick to look around further than your normal view, which is great. And then lock on is, as I said, just R3. In the Vita version, you have to use the touch screen to do all that. So that means taking your hands off the controls to then move everything around. It's like, well, in a hyper fast-paced game, you don't really want to take your hands off the controls because you'll be dead. So that becomes very awkward. What it does have over the PS3 version, though, is that the analog sticks are so small on the Vita that it makes those very quick, lightning-fast movements much, much easier. At least I found anyway. I'm sure that's going to be a case of taste. I mean, there are a lot of people who are saying, like, oh, this game was made for mouse and keyboard, how dare they release it on a console, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, I find it much easier on a controller, so, yeah. Let's just keep going. Bang! Bang! Oh! Yeah, the enemies are near perfect shots. So the only way to take out gun enemies is just with pure surprise. Bang! Anyone here? Oh! Yeah! Finish him off. Kill the dog. Yeah. Oh! God damn it! Oh, this game. Sorry if I'm not imparting much worldly wisdom right now, but I get so entrenched in this game, I can't think about much else. I know I'm not the only one. There are tons of people out there who absolutely adore Hotline Miami. Sequel was recently announced, and it's looking pretty good. I played a bit of it at Rezzed. It's largely the same, but, you know, it's coming out like a year after the first game, so you can't expect that much of a change. And they have said that that will unfortunately be the last there is of Hotline Miami, so, eh. That's okay though. As long as it's still good, I don't really mind that much. This game is relatively short. I'd say like maybe 4 or 5 hours to straight up finish it. Trophy-wise, there are some pretty tough ones. Getting an A+ on every level in particular is not an easy task. I mean, I've finished this level dozens of times in the past, and I'm struggling just to get through it right now, so the idea of having to get an A+ on it is kind of scary. Especially when getting the high scores is all about speed. You have a very tight window to get a combo multiplier, so you really just need to go through the entire level in just one solid... I don't even know what to describe it. You just can't stop. You have to keep going. It reminds me of all those action movies where, like, the hero will go into a room, he's got no weapons, and there's bad guys everywhere with guns, and then through just, like... You'll, like, pick up a lampshade, throw that, knock someone out, grab their gun, shoot another guy, use him as cover, then throw a knife at someone across the room, and... It's like all those scenes, but a game. I didn't think that kind of thing was possible until I played this, but... Oh, it is just perfect. I'm terrible at it, as you can see, but... Yeah, Hotline Miami. Hotline frickin' Miami. Let's try a different level. I'm fed up of embarrassing myself on this one. What should we try? Oh, here is one thing they did add for the PS3 version. There is a new level set at the Eurogamer Expo. Or is it Rezzed? I can't remember. It says Eurogamer there, but... You know, Rezzed and Eurogamer are tightly linked. Either way, it's very amusing to me because, like a lot of people, Rezzed was the first place that I actually encountered Hotline Miami, and I was like, oh, what is this? This is incredible! It was funny, on the first day there was no one at the Hotline Miami booth because, you know, no one had heard of it. And then day 2, just massive crowds. People just could not get enough of it. It was great. And then going to Rezzed this year, where they had Hotline Miami 2 playable, just everyone made a beeline right for Hotline Miami 2. It was hilarious. Alright, let's see how far I can get in this. I have managed to A+ this level. It's not that difficult. But it is quite different from the other levels in the game because it's so open. There's not it's not set inside a building, so you kind of have to think a little bit differently. Ranged enemies are far more lethal. Oh, and there's a glitch where if you're in the corners of the level, gunshots don't work, which is annoying, to say the least. Oof. Yeah, I don't think I have that much more to say about Hotline Miami. If what you've seen here hasn't convinced you should get this game, then, well, sucks to be you, because this game's amazing. Alright. Gotcha! And bang! Oh, damn it, I missed. Oh, I hate that glitch so much. Alright, it's a knife, so I can throw that, kill him, pick up his gun. I need to remember to stay away from the corners of the level if I want to use the guns. Bang. Pick up knife. Lock onto him. Oh, missed. Such good music. I know I've said that tons of times already, but really, this... The funny thing is, half the songs in this weren't even made for this game. They were just songs that the developer found. He was like, yeah, that works. I believe for Hotline Miami 2, just lots of Hotline fans sent in their band songs and went, hey, I'm in this band. We think our music would be good for your sequel. Do you want to use it? And he's like, yeah, alright. Oh, indie devs. You're so crazy. Alright, there's that guy. Oh. I hate it when it's the enemies with melee weapons that kill me, because it's like, damn, I should have been on the ball there. I can get them. I've got the Fists of Fury. Okay, just don't pick up any weapons. It's just got full fists. They can hear you coming from a mile away. You really have to be right round the corner if you want to take on those gun guys. Alright, so, like that. Bam. 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 Oh. Tried to throw the gun at him to knock him down, but I screwed it up. As you may have noticed, I'm locking on a lot on the fly, because it's very useful, and as I said, you can't do that on the Vita version. It's a real hassle. But I know there's plenty of people out there who didn't use the lock-on much anyway, so it doesn't... I would recommend getting it for the PS3 and considering the Vita version a nice bonus. But either way, you're getting a stellar game. Because in every other way, it completely mirrors the PS3 version. All the same content. All the same amazing music. All the same crazy intensity. There's so many guys! Yeah, Fist of Fury! Alright, is anyone left? Okay. We're in the 18 section now. Oh, that's it! There we go. Whew. Alright, let's see what rating I get, and I think I'll call it a day there. The DeLorean. There it comes. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, amazing. Yay, plus. Well, that has been Hotline Miami. If I haven't convinced you to pick this game up, then clearly I did something wrong, because this game should speak for itself. See you around.